4 goals, a controversial penalty decision, and $9.99 spent on Killie TV. Later, we are here to review this game. Killie 2, Tromso 2. Let's talk about it. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited that late Killie got... What is it with Scottish teams this week? Rangers coming back, Killie coming back. Can we see St Mirren later on coming back? I don't know, but Kilmarnock in the end rescuing a point. Right, well, not a point, but a draw. I mean, technically it's a point. Well, technically it's not.
It's hard to describe, right? It's a good result.
It's just not... But you're so used to saying you rescued a point. But in this scenario, you're not really rescuing a point, but you're rescuing a draw.
Yeah,
and what a fatal draw it could be, by the way, because had Killie to go to Norway trailing, I just wouldn't really have fancied them, but going with the 2-2, they've got a much better chance, in my opinion. Although, I think they should have been looking to win this game tonight. And have Kilmarnock been a bit unfortunate that their first 2 games have been at home in these Europa qualifier leagues and conference leagues? Maybe. I think Kilmarnock would be better suited had they got the away ties first and then the Kilmarnock Rugby Park tie in the second leg. But, yeah, whatever. You have to make the most of what you get. And what Killie got tonight was a home tie, a chance to go in front in the tie, and they didn't take it, despite taking the lead with Fissel early on.
So he hit the post as well, big Fissel. So
it was a good start. I mean, it was good. You know, can't really complain. Kilmarnock 1-0 up here, but they just never really got in control of the game, and you felt like they weren't going to be able to hold on to it. I never thought Kilmarnock were going to see this out and win 1-0. Or even extend their lead. You felt like if Kilmarnock were going to win, they were going to have to score more goals. And unfortunately, the longer the game went on...
Tromso did settle into it. There was a mistake from their goalie, though. Armstrong, all he had to do was look up. But he didn't look up. He turned back like the shite bag that he is. No, he's not a shite bag. He's alright, Armstrong. I take my Rangers, please sign. Anyway, he didn't look up, and then the chance just completely fell through its arse. But Killie, they led 1-0 into half-time, alright? After a pretty mediocre first half. I think Killie I think their Achilles heel's been their defending. I think every goal they've conceded has pretty much been avoidable.
Yeah, no,
apart from the first goal against Cercle Bruges, that was just a good goal. The goal in Belgium...
that was a good goal, but I still think the defending should have been a little bit better.
Well, I'll accept that. No,
Marking was a little... But then again, see when you're up against quality, it's harder to defend, you know, that Cercle Bruges attack. Despite the accuracy on goal, with shots not really being there, you could clearly see that Cercle Bruges attack, they had pace, they had flair, they had ability, and I mean, Kilmarnock kind of did struggle at times to deal with it, but I like tonight...
They got beat 3-0 tonight though, Cercle Bruges,
yeah, so by Mulder. So maybe Cercle Bruges' attack is...
Keep that mould on the defence.
But yeah, tonight, I mean, Kilmarnock conceded 2 goals in the second half through Nordas and Romsas.
Yeah, the Nordas one, they give away the ball, right? Just cheap. I think there's almost like a lack of communication. Is it Robbie McCrory coming into the team? We've seen it in the Cercle Bruges game. The defenders are just getting muddled up, and normally what you associate with Killie is rock fucking hard. You know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson-esque defending, where they don't let anything in. But I feel like they've been a bit sloppy.
Rock solid, like a Sunday dinner that's been sitting in the microwave for 3 days, and you go to eat it on Wednesday and it just cracks all your teeth. That's normally what you would, align the...
No Bennett, no, just eat it.
Well, it depends how hungry you are. Thankfully, though, Killie were hungry to get something out of this game, and they did fight back. Now, they had a penalty that was overturned. It looked like a penalty, in my opinion. Referee decided to overturn it, but when he went to the monitor, you kind of just accept it.
No, see, when they go to the monitor, it's all over, right? I don't get this. For me, it's a penalty. You look at other instances, right? I remember last year, I think it was the first game of the season, Manchester United, Onana wiped out a Wolves player and they didn't give it. But it's like, if the referee on the field has clearly seen it, which he did, because he pointed to the fucking spot, just stick with his decision. What's VAR saying that he couldn't? It's a coming together in mid-air.
Well, I'm going to disagree with that, because that's like saying...
Let me say my point, and then you can cut in. It's different, right? Sometimes he gives decisions, right, where it's like a tangle of legs that he didn't see, and it's like, oh, well, I didn't see that handball, that's why I didn't give it. See here, this is 2 guys going for it in mid-air, and the goalie's wiped the guy out. Yeah, what else is VAR showing him for him to take away this?
You don't know what he's seen, you don't know what angle he's seen, you don't know how he's seen it. He only seen it one time. He could have looked at it initially in real time and thought, nah, he's taking him out, and then when he looks at it on the replays, thought, actually, you know what, that's more of a 50-50 coming together. That logic where if the referee sees it and gives it, then VAR shouldn't intervene, that is complete and utter fucking nonsense. Because that's like saying, oh, look at that, the referee's seen it and he's not giving it, so VAR doesn't need to intervene. That logic's
It depends
pish.
on the incident, as I just explained.
That logic's pish.
Right, Diddy, man, right? You sit down. Your club's pish, and they're going to get scudded in the next round against
This is no deed. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, you jumped ship in 2012 according to some people.
Says fucking who? Matthew Miles, some obsessed prick that can say nothing but comment the same shite. Like Big Stevie liar, Big Stevie. We don't even delete comments, right? YouTube delete comments, so you must be talking utter shite. If you've got an issue, then why don't you actually comment what's been deleted?
Big son of Scotland Dyer.
Well, no wonder, man.
Anyway, I love it. I like a bit of banner, but I mean, they could have got a draw for this penalty, but they got a draw anyway. Big Bobby Wales delivered.
Aye, Big Bobby Wales got the goal late on, the equaliser. The so-called point rescuer, even though there's no points up for grabs. But yeah, look, it was 2-2, Kilmarnock 2, Tromso 2. It's not a bad result, but I wouldn't say it's a good result. I would say it was the bare minimum. I'd say that Kilmarnock had to make sure they at least got a draw tonight, and that's what they've done. It's a draw for Killie. The tie is still even. I think this Tromso side isn't a team that they should be fearing. I don't think they're as good as Cercle Bruges, and we've seen Kilmarnock go there and put up a really good fight and deserve to get something away from home. If Kilmarnock can do a similar performance, there's no reason why, you know, and like they're not chasing the game away from home as well.
Yep,
so that's another thing. It's not like they're a goal behind and they need to go to Norway and commit and then you can get caught at the back. They don't need to do that. They can go, they can be tight, they can be solid, they can play the best game that they play effectively and look to take their chances through set pieces and opportunities like that. So I think Kilmarnock still have a good chance, but I can't help feel a little disappointed that Kilmarnock should have probably won this tie. But look, it's a draw, it's level, it gets another 0.500 points on the board for the Scottish coefficient. With 5 minutes to go, you'd have bit your hand after a draw. So, I mean, you can't be too upset, but before the game, I think you wanted to win.
Yeah, you did. I still think they're out, right? I don't see them going through, but there's half a chance. I think if they get beat, it was over. It was all over.
I wouldn't say it was over, but it was tough.
I think going away from home and not needing to score to force extra time and go through is crucial, and I think the same for St Mirren, which is currently 0-0. I think if both teams walk away with a draw tonight, they'll think, right, we're in this.
A lot of thinks in there. Anyway, guys, let us know what you guys think down below, and we'll catch you in the next one.